Friends, family, subscribers to the YouTube channel Adventuring with the S.G.O.C.C. So I'm utterly exhausted. Today's adventure took us a little over 120 miles round trip. We went through Sonoita, came back over Montezuma Pass, and it was long, but it was successful. Just when we thought we had made too many wrong turns and went the wrong way, we found the big beautiful wall. I'm done editing and uploading. I put all three of today's videos in a single playlist under the banner Big Beautiful Wall. So in a conversation earlier this week with YouTube, and when it was over I still didn't have the answer I was looking for, which is a simple: why is there a disparity between our 365-day watch hours and our earned watch hours on our channel? They didn't give me an answer, and after I was done with talking with the young lady from YouTube, 10 minutes later I got an email from a manager at YouTube telling me that as far as they were concerned, the matter is settled. They will not respond to another question regarding watch hours from me. And if I continued, that they would penalize us, me, or deplatform the channel, which we don't want. So in talking with other content creators that are having the same or similar problems, all this stems from YouTube using an AI across the board. So smaller channels like ours are not faring as well as we used to. So in talking with these other content creators and coming to the same conclusion myself, the only way we are going to become monetized is to simply overwhelm their metrics and analytics, their system. So we would like all our subscribers, of which we have 2,590 across the globe. Tim did a bunch of shorts today thanking subscribers from different countries around the world. It's amazing to him and I that we have people that watch us. So what we need is all our subscribers, as I said, 2,590 of them, to go to our long play videos. Choose one of the longer videos. I recommend the South of Patagonia 4x4 adventures that Tim and I went on in his Jeep, I don't know, a few months ago. And that video is 1 hour and 46 minutes long. If just 1,000 of our subscribers watch that over the next week, YouTube will have no choice but to monetize us. In the last year, we have gotten 629,000 views, which at $18 per 1,000 views would amount to just under 12 grand. That's $1,000 a month, a little under that. That pays for ammunition, gas, car repairs, gong targets, stuff like that. We have a lot of fun, interesting videos in the works. See, I made a list, I think. Yeah. So somebody asked if Tim and I had ever served in the United States military. Neither he nor I have. Our brother Steve has, honorably so. So the question was posed, do Tim and I think we could pass the United States Army rifle qualification test? It's 40 targets. We're going to set up, a dozen gong targets, 100 yards, standing, kneeling, prone, in that order. Some of my close friends have asked me, how am I going to make the transition from kneeling to prone? Well, that's easy. We'll just have some blankets or a pad down and I'll just fall over. And that's prone. Another one we have in the tanks is on tannerite canisters. It specifically says 223 round or higher caliber for ballistic energy. So if you look at the ballistic charts between 22 Magnum out of a rifle or 223 round out of a rifle, the ballistics are very similar. My contention is that a 22 Magnum fired out of a rifle with iron sights at 80 yards will blow it up. The monsoons just ended, but everything's still pretty green, and we have a spot picked out in a wash that's the wash has got to be 80 yards wide, so it's pretty safe. So we're going to try that. Also upcoming, at some point we got to get a few more participants to join us. We're going to do a fast draw contest, but we're not going to be pointing guns at each other, and it's going to be a dry fire exercise. But I'll use these pins to illustrate. Instead of, it'll look from the camera angle like this, but we're actually going to be like this. So we're not actually going to be firing at each other, and it's going to be dry fire anyways. It's just the draw, that's all. But it will appear as if we're in a real quick draw, but we're not. Safety first, people. The other thing is, and I have received quite a bit of interest from men and women who would like to participate in our timed QRF exercise that I created. We're going to have a dozen gong targets set up. The white painted or raspberry painted gongs will be pistol. It's going to be AR rifle and a pistol of your choice. It's your weapons. It's a timed event, left to right, 2 gong target pings before you can move to the next target. Boom, 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 boom. The whole thing to be successful in a QRF exercise is target acquisition. To be honest with you, the best marksman I know personally with a semi-automatic handgun is my friend David. He draws and it's bang, 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 bang. Now, in his defense, he's a trained law enforcement officer, and he's quite good at it. The key to an AR in a QRF exercise is target acquisition. When you bring the rifle up, you have to be able to either look at a red dot or a reflex or a scope and acquire the target right then. All the gong targets are different sizes, so it should be pretty fun. We have a couple of young ladies who think that they will do quite well at this. I think they will. Historically, in all the people that we've shown how to shoot and taken out shooting, women are equal, if not better, shots than men. Men tend to get a bit flustered and don't make clear, calm, patient decisions when shooting, especially in a contest. Women seem to be much more centered in those events, which is fantastic. We also, aside from shooting, we've been asked to return to the east side of the Dragoon Mountains, where we found 2 abandoned mines that were literally right off the road. And so we're going to return to those. It's taken a while to get a rig that'll go places where we need to go. It's comfortable, has easy ingress and egress for me. The Cherokee was never going to be that. It's a fantastic 4-wheel drive rig, very capable. More so than the Trailblazer, but even if I lost 100 pounds, I was never going to fit in the Cherokee. I'm 6'3", 375 pounds, destroyed, disabled legs. There's no way I was going to comfortably get in and out of that vehicle, and it's not for sale. So thank you again for the blessing of the Trailblazer. We took it today in some pretty good country, had to 4-wheel a couple times, and it performed magnificently. So that's the new rig for the channel. Also, before we started the channel, the first place Tim and I and Cassie went to before we started filming was the old ruins around Cortland, Arizona. So if you go to Gleason, which we have done a few videos on, the ghost town there with Joe Bono, if you keep taking that road towards Pierce, you come to a collection of ruins called Cortland. It was an old mining community set out over, you know, a pretty good distance. There's some abandoned mines there, and I think there's still an operational topaz or turquoise mine nearby as well. We're going to revisit that one pretty soon. There's a lot of places that people have asked us to revisit. I think it's a good idea. The channel's been going for 4 years, and it's been some time since we've been to some of these places, and I think it would be fun to go back, see how things have changed or not changed, and so we're looking forward to it. Cooler weather is here, which makes it easier on both Tim and I. We're both disabled, and when it gets hot, not having a vehicle with air conditioning for quite a while now made it difficult on us. So all that has changed now. So look forward to more videos. We're trying to get back to a every Saturday calendar, and now that we have the camera, the uploads are way faster. So look forward to all that. We really enjoyed the video today. We made some wrong turns, thought we had missed it, and turns out we had just gotten ourselves turned around mentally, and what we thought was south was actually north because we were in the wrong place. But we found it. We got lucky, as we seem to always do when we set out blindly on these adventures. We just seem to end up in the right place at the right time to see the right stuff or visit with a piece of history, and it's just fantastic. I think there's a higher power involved because it's happened too many times. There's no possibility of it being chance. Anyways, back to the subject matter. So go to our long play videos, which are just the regular videos. Pick one out, pick a couple out, and just overwhelm the system by watching those videos. It's been a year now since we started losing watch hours. It was General Conference weekend of last year, and this weekend is General Conference. A year, and they still can't give me a straight answer. One of the analytics show the past 365 days as us having 3,200 watch hours. First stage of monetization is 3,000. We meet every other category by head and shoulders easily. And then you go to our earn tab, and that analytics says we have 1,053 hours, which is crazy because that means we've lost 1,500 hours in a year. We never accrued that many hours the year before, so it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. The playlists don't count towards watch hours. The shorts don't count towards watch hours. So pick a long play video, watch them. If you have an extra device, just set it on your desk and just let our videos play. We would really appreciate that. We really appreciate all the support we have found worldwide for people that watch and enjoy our videos. Please comment and like. It lets us know that that's something that our audience enjoys. We're trying to not be so broad in our focus on the videos that we do. We're trying to be more focused on what our subscribers enjoy, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. So I'm going to end this video. Go watch some watch hours. I'm going to take a pain pill and walk Marley one last time, and I'm probably going to hit the rack. I'm tired. 5.5 hours of driving, 120 miles, 90% off-road. Yeah, Big Papa's tired. So y'all have a good evening. For those of my faith, enjoy General Conference. And a shout out to my friend Tina, who I had just a fabulous conversation with last night. I forgot how nice it is to just sit and talk with somebody. No agenda, no ulterior motive, just talk. open, honest conversation. It's rare, and I really appreciate it. So this has been a Fun Brothers production. Go have a good time. Go on into adventure. Thank you for watching.